welcome. Go ahead and have a seat. I'm going to be your doctor today, okay? I'm going to ask you some questions. I think you've been in to see me before. Yeah, you look a little familiar. Yeah, it has been a little bit. Let's see, refresh me on your name. Okay, I do remember you. I do remember you. You have one of those faces that aren't really forgotten that easy. Yes, of course, it's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. Take it as a compliment. Okay, so I've got your name. Go ahead and give me your date of birth. Okay. So I'm just gonna look through your file, okay? Okay, we'll see. I understand that you have a little bit of a history with insomnia, difficulty sleeping. Okay. Alright. So, first things first. I want you to know that insomnia is very common. It's something that we treat all the time, so no worries. I have a little bit of a magical remedy up my sleeve, if you will, so don't stress. Okay, and I'm going to ask you if anything has changed in your history over the last, let's see, what's it been since we've last seen you? Okay. It has been about 8 months since your last visit. Has anything changed in the last 8 months that you know of? Okay. No recent surgeries, no change in medicine, no new allergies, nothing like that. Okay. And any new changes in your life over the last 8 months? Any new job, anything like that? Okay. So, no new stresses at all. That's good, that's good. And you said no change in medicine, no change in vitamins. And I'm gonna check your heart rate really quick. I'm just gonna check your pulse. Just go ahead and take a couple deep breaths for me. In and out. Alright, go ahead and give me your hand here. I'm just gonna count. Okay. Okay, your pulse is good. Heart rate's good. And I'm just going to list off a number of things and you tell me if you are experiencing this symptom recently, okay? And absolutely no rush. Take your time. Really think about your answers. Okay, so have we been feeling dizzy lately at all? Okay. How about restlessness, fidgety a little bit, okay. But let's see, your caffeine intake. Let's talk a little bit about that. Are we still doing coffee in the mornings? In the afternoons? Okay. Okay. So you're switching to tea in the evenings. Okay. Alright, let's see. So caffeine, of course, is a big indicator of problem sleeping at night, but I also understand that avoiding caffeine is also, unrealistic. We all gotta have our coffee now. I'm gonna have you switch to decaf in the afternoon if that's possible, okay? I'm writing that in your notes. Alright. So it looks like you're doing a lot of things good. Everything's looking really good from what I see in your charts. Okay, so no dizziness, no lightheadedness. Sorry, can't talk today. How about any fevers? Okay, any symptoms of cold, flu-like symptoms? Okay. How about your mood? Let's talk about your mood a little bit. How about any irritability lately? Okay. Just a little crabbiness if you don't get a good night's rest. That's perfectly understandable. I understand that. Okay. A lot of things come into play with getting a good night's sleep, that's for sure. And with your sleep schedule, let's talk a little bit about that. Do you go to sleep around the same time every night? Okay. Okay, perfect. Because that can also that can be a major factor in getting a good night's rest, is how you're doing with your schedule and stuff, okay? So that looks good to me. Looks like you're doing good on that. Okay. And it shows you've had a few labs done this morning, and those came back good, so no worries there. Good, good. So all your results are fine, no sleep apnea, anything, nothing like that. That's good, you're good there. Okay. Talk a little bit about your routine with exercise and diet. How is that for you? Any trouble there? Okay. Yep. Yeah, excellent. That sounds really good. Just a little pro tip: if you are a bedtime snacker, I know bananas have natural melatonin in them. They're a little nice bedtime snack sometimes if you're having trouble falling asleep. They also say some avocado, oddly enough. I've heard that before too. Yeah. Okay. So. gonna take a look at your family history. Nothing's changed with that since you've last been in. Okay. So then, what I'm thinking is, we are gonna do just a few things, changing up with the amount of caffeine, of course. But other than that, I think today we're gonna teach you a few breathing exercises to do. Yep. So we're gonna make you a little treatment plan here. Of course, we will definitely go over everything. I'm just kind of filling a couple things out in your chart here. 1 second. Okay, so what was your question you had? Oh, yeah, so these breathing exercises are actually exercises that you can do right in bed. You could do them anywhere, actually. You can do them while you're driving. You can do them anytime. Anytime you feel anxious, a little bit nervous, or you just want to relax a little bit. So that's what we'll be learning today before you go. Okay. Alright. So perfect. Everything is up to par with that. Let's go ahead and get started on these breathing exercises. Now, are you familiar with breathing exercises at all? Okay. Alright. So, that's okay. There's nothing really to it at all. It's just a matter of focusing on counting and focusing on breathing. So, it's very simple. So, first of all, I think sometimes when we try to do the breathing exercises, we get a little overwhelmed on trying to breathe in this correct rhythm, right? It's more helpful, I think, to just loosen up a little bit and breathe in the most natural form you can, okay? So let's practice that a little bit. Untense your muscles a little bit, bring down your shoulders, drop your shoulders down. Just kind of sit with yourself for a second. Gather yourself and breathe. Okay. As slow or fast as that may be to you, just take some nice deep breaths. Okay. Alright, now when you get the flow of breathing going, nice and flowy, in and out, just breathing naturally. Okay. Once you have that down, then I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath and count to 3. Very simple. So let's go ahead and do that together. Take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. And now let it all out. Exhale. Very good, very good. Okay, now get used to that. That wasn't so bad, was it? Just a little deep breath for 3 seconds and exhale. Okay, now go ahead and try that again. Breathe in for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Now hold your breath for just as long as you want, just whatever feels comfortable to you. And then exhale again. Once again, just relaxing your whole body. And just that simple breathing exercise, just that simple. I'm telling you, I know it's breathe in for 3 seconds, hold it for a couple seconds, breathe out. It's that simple. Just do that a few times while you're laying down, or if you know you're getting anxious and it's evening time. It's the time of day when you're supposed to be settling down and resting your mind, resting your body. You feel yourself getting a little, nervous or worked up, irritated, anything like that. Focus on your breath. Focus on those 3 simple counts, those 3 simple numbers. 1, 2, 3, in and hold. Challenge yourself. I usually hold my breath for 3 seconds or so, but sometimes it feels good to just go with the rhythm of whatever feels nice. So, a lot of times for me too, with breathing exercises, following someone else's breathing exercise is a little difficult too. So it's very simple if you can learn to do it just on your own, just for a few times even. It can be very helpful and very beneficial for you. I think it'll help with your insomnia quite a bit. Absolutely. Yeah, sure. So let's try that again together. So let's take a deep breath for 3 seconds in and hold. And then exhale. Just nice and slowly, nice and smooth. And do that for how many ever times you need until you feel calmer. And you'll be surprised how fastly you'll just feel like sleeping. So that's the first breathing exercise that I wanted to share with you. Now this next one is also very beneficial, I think, and it's very simple, very quick. There's nothing really to it. But you're gonna kind of hold yourself while you're laying down in bed or whatever, in the chair, wherever you like to take a nap, wherever you like to doze off. Just kind of hold yourself, just kind of give yourself a little hug, gentle, tight, whatever feels good, whatever feels right to you. Okay, so go ahead and hold yourself, and I want you to deep breathe as deep as you can, and hold it as long as you can, comfortably, and then letting it out very slowly. So this one's more of, instead of focusing on the count, you're really focusing on the stillness of being safe, and holding on to yourself, and just fully letting your whole body know that you're safe, you are allowed to relax, you deserve a good night's sleep, and you're on your way to getting that full night's rest. So I think a lot of times falling asleep at night is psychological, what's going on up here, are we able to relax? So definitely taking care of your mental health. I'm going to jot that down as well. I recommend that just try it for the next few nights, if not just for one night, maybe. Try to do a little doodling or a little journaling, or just a little hobby, just a little relaxing, maybe even a crossword puzzle, something like that, to kind of settle your mind down in the evening. I know it sounds a little primitive, but it works, trust me. Alright. Okay, and I love that you said you switched to tea in the evening. That's amazing. Make sure that you are having decaf tea. I'm sure you already know that, though. Decaf tea. Chamomile's really good for sleep too. Okay. So tonight, when you go home and go rest, try these few exercises that I gave you and see if those help. Just make a few of these little lifestyle changes like we talked about, and I think you're going to be good to go and getting better rest in no time. Okay? Yeah, of course. And if you have any trouble sleeping, if you have any more, issues with it, if these exercises don't quite help all the way, be sure to contact us and we will be sure to help figure it out Well, you take care of yourself, and thank you for coming in and seeing me.